This is pretty strange to think about why am I making this video, but I want to tell people. No, I don't want to tell people. I don't want to show people that I have a different side of me, but I do have. So I think it should just come out naturally, and I just want to keep this video raw. This is for the ones who are actually lost, and what really sparked the idea of making this video is the mediocrity people have, the ordinariness that people have. I made a video about Future, basic video. Future is pretty popular in the mainstream media, and with the music he has, and with the news around the girls and shit. He's the face of City Boy, so I think it is pretty natural to know who Future really is. And some people were really having this fight against me that, oh, keep Future underrated in India. And that was really irritating, because at this point it just shows that you are someone who just wants to feel special because you know someone little bit earlier than someone, and that is completely vague. That brings me to the point, and it is important, it is sensitive to think about it, is mediocrity. And we are so dived deep inside the mediocrity, we don't see the bigger picture. We always feel complacent. If you know, complacent is self-satisfied. If you are someone जिसने कुछ नहीं उखाड़ा जीवन में अभी, is complacent of having a thought that I have the best music taste, and they're pretty natural and pretty common. I am a very good artist, or I am someone who can play drums, and I'm someone who can do this, and people can't do this, so maybe I'm different. Now, that is just your way of making yourself feel special, and I'm not really against that. I am against the thought that you are willing to stay in that situation. And it is pretty raw, so I just want to talk about it. And I think it is frustrating to talk about it because this part of the conversation is really cringe to me. The Matrix word is really cringe to me, but I want to talk about it. It is, does Matrix exist? Yes. And by the way, these are the things that I talk about are the things that come in my head and stay in my head for a while, and then I come up with a conscious conclusion. The conclusion is not really any helpful for anyone, but I'm so sorry. I was about to say the conclusion cannot be backed by any internet or social media evidence to it, but just give it a thought. Is Matrix real? Yes. Is Matrix controlling us? Heck yes. But should it bother you? No. I mean, think about it. I mean, bhai, you're not getting on the track because you're not allowing yourself to be on the track. You are engaging on the internet for like 6 hours, and that is enough to make it a habit. And that just makes you frustrating. Do you think internet is bad? No. I think you're overusing internet, and that is bad. And what I want you to do is think about it, and just think about it. You are someone in your maybe let's say 10th or 12th, or you are preparing for an entrance exam, JEE, NEET, CLAT, CA, CAT, anyone. Just think about it. What is Matrix? Matrix is a really frustrating and a cringe topic, to be honest. I'll not lie, it is a cringe topic. Matrix is, let's say you are an engineer and you are an employee, you work at a company and you have a manager. The work of manager is to keep you engaged, to keep giving you work, to have you and the people who are with you under control. And that is his matrix. वो नहीं चाहेगा कि तुम कैट या गेट की तैयारी करके अपग्रेड लो. That is his matrix around you. The same way your parents keep a matrix around you, the same way you will keep a matrix around your younger sibling. कि नहीं, you don't have to learn this abusive stuff, you don't have to learn this substance taking and shit. And that is what Matrix is, and Matrix is completely fine. People on the internet, I really get frustrated and cringe out of it because people on the internet tell you this. You have been controlled with little slight evidence of it, and you're like, and now you know that you're stuck or you can't. No, I want to tell you one thing. If you are someone in your 12th or in your 11th, or if you want to pull off the JEE mains, you can pull it off. The people who do it are not exceptional. People who just do it are the ones who just keep doing it. are the ones. And I want to tell you this: if you're doing anything, if you're doing music, if you are making music, if you are good at art, if you are someone who wants to prepare for NEET, if you are someone who has GATE, CAT, anyone, I just want to tell you this: develop a certain skill set. Jo, let's say top 1%, I'll be honest with you, UPSC, anything, be honest with you, the top 1% academically successful people. So the people who are academically successful are not nerds, I think they are the coolest people. And when I'm preparing for the entrance exam, I think I'm the coolest person, because I deep dive into that shit and I grind the shit out of it. And I just realized, तुमको अगर मैं एक सिंपल वे में बताऊँ, and this, oh man, I was distracted, तुमको मैं एक सिंपल वे में बताता हूँ. If you, let's say what I'm preparing for, IIM, what do you think IIM student is? Is someone who is a nerd? Is someone who, don't talk about reservation categories or anything, just give me a plain side of it. That person, the candidate who is studying in a top B school in India is a different person than who you are. Is a person with a skill set. It's a person with a good communication skill, a good way to present it, good way to take pressure, good way to handle it. So all I'm saying is, if you're not that person, you need to be that person. And how will you be that person? Is to give a certain amount of time to become habitual to being that person, becoming that character. I not always take things as I also want to talk about the center of attraction part. I want to emphasize on the center of attraction part. I wrote something which I think is true, and I think I can't back it up with anything, but just give it a thought. I know you are going to have your own perception of it. Just give it a thought. Jealousy is not hate. Jealousy is portrayed in a way that you think it is envy or hate, but jealousy is a slightly attractive obsession towards someone. It is the still wanting to be the center of attraction that kills the joy of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think enough said with that. Yeah, I wrote something, but I don't think I really talked about any of it. Yeah, what these elites will do is they'll keep you engaged. They'll just make you watch shows. They'll just make you watch series, Big Boss, or anything. They'll just show you that people are still getting on the way. They'll just show you, oh, this is the ideal face structure. I mean, let's say if there is a guy who is attractive, has a good facial structure, तो इंडिया में वो चीज़ आइडियली एक्सेप्ट कर ली जाएगी कि ओह, द फेस कट, द म्यूइंग और द जॉ लाइन और द messiness of the hair, या फिर the body or anything, and that is the idealistically accepted person. Ki bhai, this person is top tier. If there's this girl who has the curviest waist, who has good body, who is fine. I mean, I'm being honest. I'm not being critically against anyone or any community or anyone. Oh my god, you just have to realize you don't have to idolize things and stuff, because if you idolize them, you will not get out of it. If you will idolize the messiness of hair or the curveness of your body or anything, you'll not get out of it. I'll give you an example. जब कोई ऐसा लड़का आएगा who is actually 6 foot, who is actually fucking beautiful, and you can't bear the insecure feeling that you will have that time. Okay, so it is really important to be different. It is really important to embrace different shit. Just listen to music. There is a lot of music. There are a lot of movies that can change your perspective. Find how you can watch them, how you can look up for new music. I just want you to not stay mediocre. And because I don't want to attract people who X said this, I don't want to attract people who will just make a first impression of me, but I just want to add to it. I don't want people who will just come up to me and statistically force their agenda on me. Ki, this is how you're supposed to be. And as someone who uses internet a lot, I do use internet a lot. I can easily identify someone who is internetly driven, because I'm not. I'm someone who critically hates internet, of the way it teaches, influences our decisions. So if you are someone who actually, I mean you understood. I really hate you if you are someone who has no standpoint for yourself, who has not explored anything about yourself, and just have the same views as the internet tells you to. I completely hate you. So I think I should end this. I was also watching this Rashomani podcast with Tapsi Pannu. I really like Tapsi Pannu. I don't know why. I just love her. And there was this one thought that just kept me going, and I'll just end with it. It was young people are. I don't know. He also read it somewhere, or young people are worried about the image they don't have. True.